Hey guys, Dan here with VittorTech, and this is Switchbot Bot. And it really is the simplest way to make your home smart. So it's this tiny little bot, and it has a little lever that with the push of a button has an arm that swings down to push a button. And you can imagine just by seeing that how unlimited the potential is. At first I was confused by this hilarious little bot, but as I started to use it, I began to understand just how many use cases it could have for the average smart home user. And I just want to stop and explain why I call this thing hilarious. It's got this little tiny lever right there that just pops open, and then it goes right back down, and that's it. That's all this thing does. And you're telling me that it took this long for someone to figure out that that little mechanical action could have such a powerful impact on people's home. I mean, props to Switchbot for actually thinking of this, but come on, nobody else thought of this? Regardless, really cool device, and I've started using it around my house. So on this device, you've got a 3M sticker on the back, so it's just gonna stick right near whatever button you wanna push. And I'm really surprised at how strong the lever actually is when it comes down to hit the button. I haven't had any issues with it pressing even the toughest buttons around the house. Perhaps you wanna start your coffee maker, or open your garage, or turn on a light, or turn on the fan. Literally anything that requires a push of a button can now be automated with this little device. But what makes it even cooler is that it comes with this add-on to make it work with a light switch. Previously, I assumed you'd have to have one of these on the bottom of your light switch and then another one upside down on the top, and it'd be kind of hitting back and forth to turn on and off your light switch, but they did think of that. So first off, there's two different modes that come with the Switchbot. The first one is the press, where the lever just swings down and hits the button. But the second one here, which I'll show you, is called switch mode. So then it's going to change it so that the lever is permanently sticking out here to reveal that little hole on the latch. That's where you're going to stick the add-on string, which is going to attach and then stick to your light, meaning you can press it to turn it on, and then it'll pull it back to turn the light switch off. And in my testing, this has actually worked really well. While most of my light switches are smart, the ones that aren't work really well with this device. And because of that permanent position that's not completely pressed in, you are going to be able to manually still turn your light switch on and off without fear of interfering with the operation of the Switchbot bot. There's also an optional remote, which you can see here, where you can press to do those functions of turning it on and off. But I think the ability to press a button to then press a button is a little bit redundant, but take it as you will, it's an option. But instead, I use this switch for my Switchbot curtains, which I'll get to in another review. So if you want to see that, be sure to hit the subscribe button to see all of those reviews on the channel coming soon. Like all Switchbot accessories, the Switchbot bot is controlled through the Switchbot app using Bluetooth. And that means by default, you are going to have to be within range of the device. If you've left the house, you're not going to be able to use it. Or if you just have a really big house and you're far away from that device, again, you're not going to be able to reach it unless you are close by. And it's not an ideal situation if you wanted to control it through a smart home automation for a specific time of day, or if you just didn't want to need to be near the device to use it. And that's where it makes sense to get the Smart Hub. And if you've used smart home accessories before, you understand the concept. You get this little box, it connects to all of your Switchbot accessories, and then allows them to connect to the internet, which opens up a whole new world of possibilities, including using your accessories with any of your favorite voice assistants, which you can see on screen now. I'll also note that it doesn't work natively through the HomeKit app. However, it does use Siri shortcuts to accomplish pretty much the same thing. Hey Siri, press coffee maker.
Okay, done.
If you want it to work natively with HomeKit and take advantage of all of the smart home automations, go back to my channel and watch the Hoobs Switchbot video, which explains how to make that work. Hey Siri, open my curtain.
Okay, done.
If you want to get really advanced and you're buying a bunch of Switchbot products, you can sync them all together in what Switchbot is calling a scene, which is essentially just a home automation, basically saying if this condition is met, then do this. For example, I can set a wake up scene where the condition is that it's 6 a.m. and at that moment it opens my curtains as well as activates a bot to press my coffee maker. And that's just one of many examples, which I'll cover in more of the reviews as I go. But again, by seeing this, you can see the amount of potential that really comes with this Switchbot lineup, especially if you're just diving into that smart home. You don't already have smart switches, maybe you don't have a smart coffee maker or air conditioner or humidifier. Working with these Switchbots, anything you need to press around your home can now be automated and connected through your voice assistant. Change input. The Switchbot Bot is a really unique way to make your existing product smart. I think the product is best suited for those who are new to the smart home. In fact, throughout my testing of using these bots, I found that there was very limited buttons that I needed to use this for to press, as most of my devices are already smart. But if you are new to that, then you're going to find these really helpful. You'll probably get a bunch of them to stick around your home. Still, they serve a great purpose for those who need them, and they do so at a relatively inexpensive cost. If you want to see more Switchbot reviews, then be sure to hit that subscribe button to be caught up on every one of them as they come out. As you can see, there's a bunch of products behind me. They're all going to be reviewed. So go back to the channel and check those out. As well, if you have questions about the Switchbot lineup, leave that in the comments down below. And while you're down there, remember to hit the like button because it tells YouTube that videos like this don't suck. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.